Hi, in this video, I will present Heekit Packaging's cross-brand reusable packaging system, an end-to-end solution designed to help advance the beverage sector's transition to reuse by reducing operational complexity and unlocking the highest efficiency. With the entry into force of the PPWR regulation, the beverage packaging industry has entered a pivotal phase of transformation. Starting in February 2025, PPWR introduced mandatory reuse targets for beverages, and from the 12th of August 2026, the regulation becomes fully applicable across all EU member states. PPWR establishes that by 2030, large-scale distributors must guarantee that at least 10% of beverages are sold in reusable packaging within a reuse system. By 2040, this requirement will increase to 40%. Scaling reusable packaging systems represents one of the most impactful opportunities to reduce the environmental footprint of packaging overall. At scale, these systems can cut packaging waste by up to 90% and climate emissions by up to 80% compared to single-use alternatives. Despite the strong potential of reusable beverage packaging systems, the market is still constrained by several critical barriers, which concern operational scaling challenges, high reverse logistics costs, packaging durability and loss of aesthetics, hygiene and safety concerns, traceability and data management, and consumer engagement and convenience. Addressing these barriers requires a systemic and technology-driven approach capable of enabling a scalable, cost-effective, and smart reuse system embraced by producers, distributors, and consumers. The solution is a cross-brand reusable PET bottle system engineered for interoperability and automation. Our patented system combines 6 core hardware elements: a cross-brand reusable PET bottle, an innovative space-efficient reverse vending machine, an automated system for the separation and the recovery of components, and automated sorting systems that organize containers by content, a washing and sanitization process optimized for reusable PET bottles. Finally, a robotic palletizers that organize containers by brand. All these elements operate within a unified architecture that is grounded in 3 fundamental principles. The first principle is standardization. Standardization is what unlocks interoperability, and interoperability is what unlocks process automation, enabling a level of operational and cost efficiency that simply cannot be achieved with fragmented formats and non-automated processes. We start with one cross-brand reusable bottle. A single, harmonized format is what allows every bottle to be handled in the same way, regardless of brand or product. From there, all bottles flow into collection point. Once collected, all containers move into one full automated and interoperable reconditioning line. This unified line enables component separation and containers sorting, cleaning and inspection to operate as a single continuous automated workflow, creating a shared high-efficiency infrastructure for all brands. The second principle is that the packaging itself must be engineered for the highest possible performance in terms of cost efficiency, durability, hygiene, and regenerability. Our reusable PET bottle has been designed precisely with these goals in mind: cost efficiency. Its lightweight PET body and easy compatibility with automated lines reduce unit and operational costs per cycle. Durability. The bottle has an HDPE cover that protects the PET body from impacts, scratches, and UV degradation, preserving integrity and aesthetics. Hygiene. Smooth surfaces and optimized geometry enable easy, thorough, and residue-free washing. Regenerability. Components can be easily separated automatically. The cap is replaced, while the label, that uses only ink, is renewed, that is to say specific product information, such as expiry date, QR code, is reprinted every reuse cycle, saving cost as compared to traditional labeling. At the end of the reuse cycles, the HDPE cover is separated from the PET body, and the two elements are recycled in two different streams. Finally, our reusable bottle is instantly recognizable, allowing consumers to know immediately what they are choosing and how to return it after use, avoiding any confusion. The third principle is digital traceability. In our system, every bottle functions as a smart asset, identified by two complementary codes, a QR code and a laser-engraved permanent ID, continuously tracked across all stages of the reuse cycle from return to reconditioning, quality checks, and finally pre-filling sorting. By collecting and synchronizing data at each of these steps, the system achieves complete process visibility, ensuring precise operational control and seamless coordination between all automated phases of the reuse workflow. We have calculated that, at scale, our system can reduce the cost per reusable bottle by up to 20% compared to single-use PET. Combined with environmental benefits and regulatory alignment, this represents a compelling long-term value proposition for the industry. Thank you for your attention. For collaborations, partnerships, project inquiries, or simply further discussions, feel free to reach out.